Hi everybody, weekly guidance for Monday the 5th of November 2018. The cards to be used for this week are the brand new Colette Baron-Reid, the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. These cards were only released on the 1st of October 2018, so they are brand spanking new, and these are this is the first time that I have used these cards. So getting started, Aries, your card jumped down, and it's saying Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true. Basically, the representation of a dolphin is that it's family, it's harmony, it's love, it's joyous. And what it's saying is that this week you really need to be careful, because for so many of us, we only believe one side of a story. We only feel that there's only one truth. But you've got to realize that there's always more than one side to any situation or any story. And this is true in the fact that we're often led to believe a situation based on one person's side of it. So you've got to realize that this and that is true. There's more than what you see. There's a lot of hidden things going on that you're not aware of. What you've got to realize is that you need to dig deep, look harder, try and uncover the truths before you make decisions this week. So Aries, don't just take things on face value. Look harder, look for more answers, look for more clarity, and realize that this and that is true. Not just one side of things. There's two sides to every story, and it's up to you to find both sides, and then more than likely you'll sit in the middle, but you need to find what's going on before you make a commitment or a decision on a situation that's coming up around you this week. Taurus, for you this week we have I think we're going to take this card here. That doesn't want to. Okay. Taurus, this week it's saying chameleon spirit. Act as if. So what it's saying is that, things may be getting you down this week. Things may be playing on your mind. You have a lot going on in your life. But it's up to you to act as if nothing's wrong. Get on with life. Get on with the day-to-day stuff. Act as if there's nothing out of the ordinary for you, because it's a time where you need to process it on your own. You don't need to have other people weighing in on the situation, weighing in on their outlook, what they would do if they were in your shoes. So many people say, oh, if it was me, I would be, oh, if it was, you don't need that. This is the week you need to just tuck everything away, think about it yourself, and get on with what you've got going on. Pretend as though there's nothing weighing on your mind. Just do what you have to do, day-to-day, normal routine. And from there, you'll take the time momentarily here and there to really reflect on what's going on behind the scenes that you need to look at. Okay? So just act as if there's nothing wrong, act as if everything's okay, and move on from there. Gemini. What have we got? Gemini. Okay. Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. The swan is very elegant and very, it's almost like a regal bird. People feel as though, the beauty of the swan and everything else. But it's also saying that it's time for a deep dive. So again, the theme for this week, I feel as though there's a lot going on underneath the surface that people are not aware of. And you don't need to allow everybody that ability to scrutinize what you've got going on. So for you, Gemini, what it's saying is it's time for you to dig deep, dive deeper, and find the thing that's really underlying everything for you. Work out what you feel it has to be brought to the surface. Because it's, what's the saying with the duck? There's something about the duck, it looks as though it's, floating along aimlessly and without, too much effort, and it just seems to glide across the water. But people don't realize that underneath the legs are paddling furiously to get that bird where it needs to be. The same thing with the swan this week, because I feel as though for you, Gemini, what's happening is that there's a lot you need to do to keep that momentum going. It's hard for you to just get up every day and go, okay, and get on with it. Things have been dragging you down. And I feel as though emotionally there's a lot going on in your life that you're feeling as though it's become an uphill battle. What you've got to do is really dive deep and find, it's almost something's holding you back. You need to dive deep and cut that tie that's holding you in that place that's not allowing you that forward momentum. Because while ever you're stuck in this one little pigeonhole and not being able to get ahead, your emotions are being, you know, weighing you down lately. So find what it is that's holding you back, dive deep, sever that tie, and work forward from here. Cancer. Okay. Otter spirit, you are never alone. Otters are a beautiful animal in the fact that when they sleep, they usually hold their partner or their child. They sleep, you know, holding each other so that they know that they cannot drift apart. And this is where it's saying with you, Cancer, is that you are never alone. You do have that family support. You do have the network of friends and loved ones that are there to help you through the turbulent times. And so often we try and do so much on our own, and we try and get ahead, and we feel as though there's no need for us to reach out and help ask for help from other people, because this is our problem, this is our life, this is what we are here to do, is, you know, learn these lessons and take this journey on our own. But sometimes the journey is asking for help. Sometimes the journey is reaching out and saying, hey guys, I'm stuck here, or I'm finding it difficult to accomplish this or move forward. I need some assistance. So reaching out and grabbing hold of someone who can hold you in that sacred space of protection and love and nurturing and friendship is very important at times. So feel free to really explore those around you and find those that are better suited to hold you in their sacred space, to allow you to become a better version of you. And Leo, weekly guidance for Monday, the 5th of November 2018. Let's see what we have here. Leo. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. This is interesting because I was on the Colette Baron-Reid app this morning, and I was playing around where you can choose a few cards for your daily inspiration. And one of the cards that I chose for myself happened to be Sandpiper Spirit. And the other thing is, as a Leo, it seems as though there's really a very strong message to be had in this card for not just myself, but for Leos at large this week. Being playful is basically reminding you that, you know, when you look at the sandpiper, they've got these long legs and this sort of smaller body, and it looks like they're up on stilts, and they're running up and down, jumping across the foam on in the surf, and they're picking at pippies and mussels and all other things that are coming in on the you know, with the tide when the waves are coming in. And they seem to be a very comedic animal, and they seem, you know, for us looking at these animals, we feel as though that they're a playful, you know, high-spirited animal. And the thing is, they are. So I think what they're trying to tell us this week is that we really need to stop being so bloody serious. We really need to focus on having a little bit more fun, be a little bit more playful, see the lighter side of life at times as well. Because for Leos, we get so wrapped up in our duties, our responsibilities. We also feel as though we need to be seen to be a certain way, and carry ourselves as such. You know, we have a role to play, and we're going to bloody well play it. And we're not going to have people question our integrity or our character or anything like that. And that gets very, very hard at times if we continually carry that with us. So Sandpiper Spirit's telling us this week, let some of that responsibility go. Let some of that preconceived ideas of what people expect from us, let that slide this week. Be a bit more playful. Find a little bit more fun, a little bit more frivolity. And, you know, those responsibilities are still going to be there. But I think we'll find it a lot easier to handle if we find a bit more playfulness in our life. Okay? Virgo, your weekly guidance with our Spirit Animal Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reid happens to be I'm going to take this one because it's flicking over. Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Virgo, what this is saying is that what's the saying? We weave, we weave our dreams, or our dream weaver, whatever you want to call it. Spiders seem to weave their web, which brings everything that they need to them. So for them, they put their web out and it collects their insects and other prey items for them to sustain. They lay their eggs there and wrap their eggs in their webbing as well. And everything that these insects need to sustain their life and to have the life that they need, and the life that, I'm sure that spiders do dream, the life that they dream of is all wrapped up in their web. So what they're saying is, for you guys, you need to really cast that wide. Weave your dreams into reality. Make them happen. You've got things that you've been feeling that you've been working towards, but you're not sure whether you'll ever get there. Enough. Because if you really put that energy of doubtfulness towards making these dreams a possibility and making them a reality, that energy is better spent on making things happen, in manifesting, in producing, in, putting everything towards what you want. So don't feel as though you don't have the right. You don't feel as though the time is now. Because who's to say when your time is to make your dreams a reality? It's something that only you can know deep down whether or not it's meant to be or whether it should remain a dream. But you have a lot of things going for you. You've only got to really feel that you're entitled to have that happiness. Believe that you are in a place where you're deserving of so much more than what you've got. And take time for you, because so often we get so focused on being everything for everybody else that we forget that we need to take care of us as well. So Virgo, put everything you have into making your dreams a reality. Don't feel as though you're too old for a happy ending or you're not worthy, because everybody's worthy of happiness and everybody's worthy of making a brighter future for themselves. And dreams are a part of being in that happy headspace of working towards what we want and believing that we have the opportunities available to us. So jump in, work out what it is you want and start working really, really, really hard to make that happen. Libra. Okay, this card, Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. Libra, for you, it's time for you to pursue what it is that you have been putting off. Whether that's that relationship that you feel as though you're not going to get the response you want from your prospective partner. Whether it's applying for a job or changing jobs or asking for a promotion. Whether it's looking to buy a house or even to change your rental accommodation. Now is the time for you to really put that into practice, I suppose, or make it happen for you, because it's the right time. So the things that you feel that you are not worthy of, or that you're not in a place to grab, that's wrong, because this is the week for you. This is the week where your luck has changed, that all the stars are in alignment, or the planets are in alignment, and the things that you've been waiting or working towards are actually there for the grabbing this week. Okay? So if there's someone that you have been attracted to, feeling that there's a connection there, make yourself known. Pursue it. Ask them out. If there's a job, put in your application. If you're asking for a promotion, go and ask for the promotion. If you're looking for buying a house, go to the real estate agent. Go to the bank and get your finances sorted out. This is the week where everything will fall into place for that to happen for you. Now we've got Scorpio next. Your guidance for Monday, the 5th of November, 2018, happens to be Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. This card means that the truth actually will overshadow what the illusion is. So what that means is that often we see things and it's an illusion that people put out, that people project. People project that things aren't as, you know, that things are better than what they seem. I'm in a great relationship. I have a great job. I live in a fantastic, beautiful house on the beach, with great ocean views, or I drive a fantastic car. It might be a Mercedes-Benz, or it's this, or whatever. 9 times out of 10, it's an illusion. Okay? And the truth of the matter is, yeah, they might drive a Mercedes-Benz, but they are that far in debt to be able to drive that Mercedes-Benz, to project that illusion for other people to see them as being successful. And that's not the way it is. The relationship, it might outwardly appear to be a wonderful, caring, devoted relationship. But the truth is that one or both of them are probably seeing someone else on the side and come together and project a united front for other people to see that they are in a happy relationship. Whereas together they're not happy, they're happier apart with other people. The job, it may be something that they're putting in, 60 hours a week, and they don't have their own time. They don't have time for friends or family, or just time out for themselves. So the truth of the matter is sometimes a complete 180 of what you're seeing. So Scorpio, just realize that whatever you're trying to project, there are going to be people that will be able to see beyond the illusion, that will see the truth of the matter. And you have to realize that you're not being authentic. You're not being genuinely true to you and doing the best for yourself if you keep projecting an illusion. Allow the truth out at times, because what's the Dr. Seuss saying? Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Okay, so Scorpio, stop trying to show the world you're something more than what you are. It's time to come back to grassroots. It's time to come back to your genuine, authentic, true self, and let the world see that part of you. Sagittarius. Your card is Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. Sagittarius, what it's saying for you this week is that there's a lot of, as you can see, pieces to the puzzle. And you won't get that accomplished. That will not get put together unless you take time to collaborate with others. Take an effort, make an effort. Put yourself out there. Work really hard and consciously with other people, and you'll see how things can be easier for yourself by collaborating with others. See, you see the world in a certain way. But what you realize is that if you're collaborating with someone else on a project, the way you're viewing it isn't the way that they view it. And it's much more beneficial to all involved for fresh eyes to see things. And not only that, with collaboration, you're using everybody else's talents. So you may be talented in one area and other people are talented in, you know, areas that you are lacking in. So what you need to realize is that if you collaborate with other people, you'll find that your weaknesses are enhanced by their strengths. And everybody can benefit from a collaboration. But you've got to stop being so impatient, stop being so pedantic, particular, anal about the way things have got to be done. If you work hard together, the outcome will be outstanding. You've just got to allow yourself the opportunities to tap into the excellence and experience and skills of other people. Okay, so collaborate with others and just start learning how to play nice. Capricorn, your card for this week happens to be, oh, this one, Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. Yeah, sometimes it does. And it sucks too. So what this card's saying for you, Capricorn, is life isn't always that bed of roses. There's things that are put in front of us to try us. There are obstacles. There are, it's almost like roadblocks. But what you've got to realize is that you can't just keep cruising through life. You can't just think that everything is going to run smoothly. What you've got to come to realize is that every now and again there is a sting in a situation. That sting may be for you to stop, take time out, reassess where you are, reassess which way you're heading, and look at what is around you and what you need to do to keep moving in the right direction, at the right pace, for the right outcome. So it's not going to be easy, but this week you have to suck it up, basically, and put up with the sting that's coming your way. Now, Aquarius, Monday the 5th of November, 2018, Colette Baron-Reid's Animal Spirit Oracle cards. And for you, okay, is the Wombat. Wombat Spirit saying to be at home. The Wombat is a territorial animal, has big burrows that are quite large. They have often said that some of these burrows are large enough that people can get down into them. Their home is their safety. Their home is their castle, so to speak. Underground, although it may be, but it is where they raise their young. It's where they go when they feel endangered or threatened. They can be running down the entrance to their burrow and, you know, for example, a dingo may be right behind them about ready to attack them. And the Wombat knows that getting into their burrow, even with a predator after them, they can use the entrance to their burrow as a weapon against their predator. And this is through them having that very solid, bony plates across their rear end. And what they do is they use their body weight and the roof of their entrance in conjunction, and they lift their rear end up, and they quite often crush their predator's head or body part between their rear end and the roof of their entrance. So for them, their home is all that they need for security, for warmth, protection, to raise their young. So you've got to feel comfortable in your surroundings this week, Aquarius, because quite often you feel, pardon the pun, but a fish out of water, you know, being and it's not that, it's not that way. You have to look at what your home means to you. Pardon me. What does your home give you? What does your home bring you? Does it give you the warmth? Does it give you the protection? If it doesn't, look at what changes you need to make so you do feel at home in your environment, that you do feel connected to your home, your place that should be your sanctuary. Make the changes you need and be at home, at home. Lastly, we have Pisces. And for you, Pisces, snake spirit, time to heal. It's showing me it's almost like, you know, you shed the old so the new can step forward. A snake sheds their skin when they've outgrown the skin they're in. They shed their skin if they may have mites or disease or illness on their exterior, and they shed that so that they've got a fresher, healthier skin that they put forward. It's showing that this is the week that you need to allow yourself the time to heal from the changes that have been happening around you, because there's been a lot of things that have changed in your world, in your life, in your home, that you're still trying to catch up with. The effects that these things have had on you have been a little bit hard to handle. But it's time for you to take a step back. Take the time to heal yourself emotionally, mentally, and even physically. Because physical illness can even be as simple as not enough sleep, headaches, earaches, sore eyes, anything like that. So if you can, just step back from the day-to-day hecticness of your life. Still do what you've got to do, of course, but have some downtime. So instead of running around like a mad person trying to get on top of your housework, exercise routine, all those little bits and pieces, put them on the back burner this week and take time for you. Put your feet up. Have a little nap on the lounge. Go and lay outside on the lawn in the shade and just, you know, get connected to the earth and just take that time to heal you, okay? Because I know it's been a bit tough for you lately, Pisces, and I feel that there's things that you haven't allowed yourself to reconcile, haven't allowed yourself to put to bed. So this is the week for you to put it all together and take time out and take the time that you need to heal. Okay guys, so that's it for another week. I look forward to seeing you again all next Monday. Look, feel free to drop me a line if you have any questions or there's anything further you want me to elaborate on in regards to your star sign and the card that you got for this week. Have a great week, and I will talk to you all soon.